wondering this morning whether or not you...
Joey, why are you laughing at yourself?
What? My name came out of that.
We were wondering this morning whether or not if you put this mouse next to your ear, if you could hear the ocean. What?
That mouse is funny.
Can you see it from here?
That is an ear.
That's Joey.
Whatever.
Future Joey's kids. Joey Juniors.
What did they do to him? That's like horrible.
I don't know. Mister, what is that?
That looks like an animal who has had genes transplanted in it.
Is it an ear?
And is developing a body part like on its back.
What about a wiener?
So, but anyway, you can improve the food supply, you can study diseases, you can produce proteins in very large amounts.
I like them.
Put paper on.
But yours
I'm telling you, you are under.
One thing that most people are not aware of is
Put
that
them on,
most
put that one in this
foods
one.
you eat these days is GM food. It stands for genetically modified food.
No, I'm not doing that.
Just because Kenny called you gay.
Well, we don't know all
gay.
the long-term effects.
Excuse me?
He's gay.
A genetically modified
Who's
plant is a plant that has genes that have been inserted in it for a specific purpose.
Major part of
In this
food.
plant, there was a bad problem with these caterpillars, these pests, and instead of spraying pesticide on these plants all the time, they inserted a gene here inside the leaf of this plant so that when the caterpillar ate the leaf, it would die immediately.
The caterpillar will die?
Yeah, the caterpillar would die, so you don't, you get a plant that's intact instead of this. But the problem is, we don't know long term, what's going to be the effect of people that eat these plants. There could be some long-term effects on the food. The food in the store is not labeled GM, genetically modified, but much of it is. Just like much of the food is irradiated to kill bacteria on the surface, but again, it's not really told, you're not told when you buy the food that it's been irradiated or that it's been genetically modified.
Ew, Joey.
Rusty toes?
They're feel good.
Let me see.
I got them done.
Model.
Blue bell?
The blue bull or the blue cow? The Belgian.
Oh, the Belgian blue? Yeah, they're,
Get closer.
those are genetically modified organisms. Belgian blues.
Just right here.
All right, cloning is when a member of a population of identical cells is produced from a single cell. 12 years ago, in 1997, there was a Scottish scientist named Ian Wilmot. He announced that he had cloned a sheep. This was a huge announcement at the time. Now, I think in the movie I'm going to show tomorrow, they're going to talk about this particular gentleman, and they'll talk about the sheep Dolly that he produced. But you'll see that it took many, many trials to produce Dolly. It didn't work on the first trial. Eventually, it was successful.
What are you doing?
But it took many trials. Cloning of humans? No, I don't think it's going to be allowed.
What did he do?
Do you think if you did clone somebody, if you did clone somebody, the clone would be smarter than the regular person?
I can't see.
It's hard to say. I mean, it's like, I think that most people are successful because of hard work. I don't think it's always.
What does it smell like? Horrible.
What? What?
Your feet stink.
They stink, bro?
That's what she said.
Whatever.
They do.
No, they don't.
Ew, Joey.
I can't smell them. They hurt. I can't bring my leg all the way over there.
They do smell like
Ew, that's
We're taking a picture of model. We're modeling. Have you seen the
model for the fungus commercial.
Have you seen the Armani one? Where she puts her hand like right down there.
Gave birth to
Stand there like this.
Animal is not genetically related at all.
I should have bit it.
I'm going to show you this process in a diagram.
Just for that, I'm gonna take both.
Oh, Joey, no.
This is
I did not do anything. If you're, oh my goodness, seem to me, Mr. Matt.
You know, it takes almost nothing to make you laugh. I mean, it's,
Silly goose.
are you always this happy?
Me?
Yeah, this whole thing. I mean, are you always this happy?
Yes.
Yeah, we're all on
It doesn't take
drugs.
much to please you, does it?
I mean, I'm
Dorcas,
not
are you
laughing.
always this happy,
I'm not laughing.
Dorcas?
He's talking about you.
He's talking about the whole table.
All right.
You're part of it. She's the one that makes us laugh.
They took a cell from the udder, which is a mammary gland. Here's the cell that was taken away.
It's
One
making me
cell.
choke.
Notice,
Smoke cigarettes.
Oh, I got the shivers.
notice the cell has a nucleus that contains DNA. All right, here's another organism, another sheep, that is completely unrelated. They're both female sheep. This one is not related at all. It doesn't look anything like this one. And with this one, they took out an egg cell for the reproductive tract.
Wait.
Notice what they did to the egg cell. They pulled the nucleus with the DNA out, so what you have is an empty egg cell.
So that nucleus other one will come together with that one?
Yeah, they fused this one to this one. By using electric shock, they're able to make the cells fuse together into one big cell. This cell, of course, contains the DNA from this organism, in one cell of this organism, one body cell. So this cell would be diploid, right? There's no sperm here that's involved at all because this is a body cell. The DNA here is diploid. This DNA has been removed, so this is a diploid cell. The embryo begins to divide. Once it reaches a certain number of cells, they'll take it and they'll implant it in the uterus of another sheep. This is strictly a surrogate or foster mother. It has nothing to do genetically with either